Gold and silver both traded in a fairly narrow range throughout the day today. Yes, both tried to retrace a bit, however, it is still not bearish. As we discussed in our Asia and Europe session update few hours back, that 1915 levels, 1918 levels, yes, good resistance zone exist here for gold. At the same time, for silver at around 24, 24.10. Precisely, it has just touched the levels and yet retrace. So, what to expect today with the US session, which position you should take in order to profit trading gold and silver? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's a great motivation for me to deliver on time every time with the best of my abilities. Also, you can press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis, and also you can join my free Telegram channel in order to get the live updates. With that, let's start. Now, see, one thing we saw in the earlier analysis on our daily charts today, that see the candle was big on yesterday's you can say move, after yesterday's move, and today's candle can be a swing candle. Precisely right now what has happened, it has tried to achieve higher highs at around 1923 levels and now trying to consolidate a bit. Can it go on the negative side of it, on the downside of it? Yes, it can possibly turn red, and that is why I say selling at around 1915 levels can bring little more bearishness. I will come back to the levels later on and the daily charts later. First, let's have a look at the hourly charts. On the hourly charts, you can see greener candles and higher highs. Precisely what it has done, see, prices were too much divergent from the 20 period moving average. Now the 20 period moving average has come till towards 1970 and prices have retraced to 1970 levels. Also, one must note that the Bollinger bandwidth has now narrowed here. At the same time, another observation here is, see, after consolidating a bit, after getting support at around 1920, this time it has tried to give a breakout, and thus I will definitely watch out the next candle. Once it stays below 1915, that will call for furthermore slight bearishness. The same observation which we discussed earlier in the day. Stochastic is oversold here. The MACD is divergent, bearish. See, it has seen a good highs here, and now it is trying to look downwards here. But yes, bit of consolidation is always healthier, and it is important for any up move. So that is what is happening right now. It is trying to trade bearish. RSI is also looking downwards. Coming to 2 hours, same observation right now, and possibly it might try to come back at least or try to retrace. But right now what is happening, see, it is waiting for this moving average to come up, and then it can try to come till towards 1914 for 1914 1915 levels. Stochastic has dropped vertically. See, MACD was trading in green, now it is trying to converge crossover. Yes, it can pull the prices little down for next few candles. RSI looking downwards, that is also, and it has come out of the overbought zone, that is important here. Coming to 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, the important point to note here is the 2050 crossover and the 2000 crossover. Support is seen at 1910 levels, first at 1915 and then at 19. So these levels are getting stronger with every move, and you can also note that on the 3-hour chart, see, consistently lower highs, lower lows are seen. The move size is smaller. What we had seen in the couple of candles is now getting achieved in almost 2 candles, 3 candles here, and possibly it may try to come back here or here at least. So which just 1915, it is still going to be a great support. The stochastic dropping here, and you can see MACD is trying to converge. It is trying to cross over, and see, you can note that still there is little much highs it can achieve. However, the divergence here is too much, and hence you can see fewer red candles on the 3-hour charts. RSI was overbought. It has come out of the overbought zone. Coming to 4-hour. Likewise, on the 4-hour charts, first red candle, second red candle in making, it can try to pull it little down. And if it stays below 1915, we can look forward to, in fact, 1910, or we may see it erasing this candle's gain, possibly bringing it till towards 1906, 1908 levels. Stochastic was overbought. It is looking downwards. MACD is divergent. It is trying to converge here. And see, this was too much of divergence, and hence we can see fewer red candles here right now. RSI was overbought. It has come out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily chart. Now remember, on the daily chart, the 20 period moving average is now sitting at around 1915, 1914. This is also going to provide a very good support for gold for any downward move. However, just note that from 1917 we have seen almost $6 a plus move, and if you expect a swing here, you can add another $6 on the downside, which suggests possibly 1911, 1910 levels it might try to achieve and just consolidate here. So a rise here, lows and a closer at around this zone is possible. Stochastic is overbought in the daily charts, but look at MACD. This is crossed over. This is trading with divergence. This is trading with bullishness. Also, this crossover is coming at a lower levels here. You can see MACD is crossing over here at bottom, and this is the first green candle. We can expect second greener candle, which must try to pull the prices higher, and RSI is also come out with the oversold. Thus, I stick to the levels which I shared earlier in the day. You can sell at 1918. Expect 1915 levels is a very good support. 1915. Below that, we may see 1910, 11 levels as the next support. And then 1904, 1906. Remember, 1904, 1906 was a greater resistance while it was on the up move. We have discussed this several times. Now, this is going to be a great support, and hence we have to remain cautious. At least if it is trying to drop for 1904, 1906, possibly that would also arise an opportunity to buy. At the same time, a buying entry can be taken here at 1924 levels. Beyond 1924, one can expect that we might look at 1930-32 zone as the first target, and then 1940 levels as the next target. If not today, then possibly in next few sessions. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver, and before we proceed, I have a couple of offerings. First is my mentorship batch. The 25th batch is going to start on first week of September. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at silver on the hourly charts. You can see flat top here at 2440. With that, we have seen prices were divergent from the moving average. It has converged still towards the 20 period moving average. Now trying to consolidate here. Now you can see here 2410 is still provided a good support, and right now it is trying to consolidate here. So possibly now if it stays below 2410, that is the time you should sell. However, I will still recommend 2395 levels and 2380 as a great support on the downside. Remember, earlier I asked you that you can initiate a sell entry at 2420. That was the morning or Asia session update was, and at those levels possibly 2410, 24 are going to be a good support, and the same level applies here also. And hence, if you're taking a sell entry at 2410, remember the risk reward is less here. Possibly it can try to pull it a little down. Maybe it may achieve 24 or 2395, and below that only further bearishness may prevail, but 2380 is going to be a great support for now. Stochastic oversold. MACD is bearish here, trying to converge a bit, and possible conversion may bring also little more bullishness. RSI has come out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour charts, a bit of consolidation, double bottom levels are seen. Certainly, I will look forward to 2410 levels. If it breaks, the prices might try to converge for the 20 period moving average, which is sitting at around 24 levels. Very good support at 24, 2395 and then 2380. Stochastic oversold here. MACD has crossed over, trading with little divergence. Bearishness looking downwards. Yes, this crossover is coming at a slightly higher levels. It might try to pull the prices little down. RSI is still overbought. It has to come out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the 3, similar observation here on the 3-hour charts. Possibly the prices may retrace till the 20 period moving average. Stochastic here has hit the bottom. The MACD is willing to converge, crossover for sell. RSI is overbought. Coming to the 4-hour. Now look at 4-hour charts. Moving average is trading with divergence here, and here also we can see the 50 and 100 period moving average crossover. Good bullish sign, and this makes this complete zone as a, you can say, it should not break these levels anytime soon. However, right now it is trying to show a pullback, but see the movement is going to be you can say weak as of now. It may wait for the moving averages now to come up a little while, so that it can touch or consolidate here and then continue with the up move. Stochastic dropping here. The MACD is also in green, trying to converge a bit. RSI is still overbought on the 4-hour charts for silver. Coming to the daily. Now see, on the daily charts, moving averages are now looking upwards, willing to converge, crossover for buying entries. At the same time, we have seen that right now what silver is trying to do, you can find out it is reverse from the bottom here, and possibly its journey from to the top of this channel can also be seen here if it stays above 25. But right now what it is doing for the day, it has almost achieved the height. Yes, it failed to stay outside Bollinger Bands. However, the down move still has got a support. Once it stays above 2440 is the only level where you should buy. Beyond 2440, we can look forward to 24 60 and 2480 as the ultimate resistance. Remember 2480, 25 is going to be a good resistance because the previous rise has got its peak at around 2480, 25 zone, which is going to be a great resistance for silver for any up move. So possibly if it reverses from here, because see what has happened right now, Bollinger Bands is still narrowed. If it has to push the Bollinger Bands on the upside and diverge more, possibly it has to stay outside Bollinger Bands, which calls for a bullish move again, and hence only thing is it has to stay above 2440 in order to rise. So buy at 2440 today and sell at 2410. On the downside, one has to remain extremely cautious, extremely alert. The complete zone between 2395 2405 is the very good support, and then 2380 is the ultimate support here. So this is something you should note, because see, moving averages have not yet crossed over. It will push to the threshold for moving average to cross over, and this calls for a bullish move. Also, it may try to uh, push the Bollinger Bands to widen, which suggests an outside the Bollinger Bands move, and hence it can still turn bullish. So take your positions accordingly. Buy at 2440 and sell at 2410. In between these 30 cents, do not take a position. On the downside, stay alert till 2380 levels. This should still be considered bullish, at least till 2380 is respected. So take your positions accordingly. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do press the bell icon. Join my mentorship batch. Join my Signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Stay tuned and see you again tomorrow with the Asia and Europe session update for gold and silver. Watch that analysis as well. Thank you very much.